Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything. Welcome to another day of radiance. Invite you to be here, to be present. I'm ready for another prompt of today from our book so we can carry on this day with a message. All right? A new topic. And it goes like this. It says, long term optimist. It says, my father called himself a short term pessimist and a long term optimist. In other words, things look quite bleak right now, but we'll figure them out. Capricorn is a great teacher of patience. It is connected to time and its passage. It teaches that there is no particular state that will last forever. It says, take it step by step, listen within, see it through, breathe through constriction. Take it step by step, listen within, see it through, breathe through constriction, and also see the entire path and not just the stop on the way. Perspective is a great healer. Patience is a great ally. And it says, invitation. Let's make Capricorn real today for all of us. Write for 15 minutes about one or both of these prompts and share your thoughts with a friend. The first prompt is I commit to blank, and the second is I am patient with blank. All right, my piano. All right. Based on my experience and my perspective, yes. Short term pessimist, long term optimist. We can try and be both, like optimist in the short term and on the long term. But I'll bring this analogy with y'all. Like for the past 8 years, I've been moving around the world, moving to this country, to this other country, to this other city, blah 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 blah. And I will like stay there for almost a year, less than a year. And after like a few months, I will be like, oh, I miss, I should go, I should do this. Oh, ba 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 ba. And I will like just take me from that place and move to a different place or go back to my hometown or whatever and start over. I was like starting over all the time for 8 years. I've had the feeling of like once a year I would like start over, move into a new place, meet new friends, start a new job, like get a new grocery store, learn a new culture and so. And I feel like that was exciting and thrilling and I wouldn't change it because it gave me so much knowledge of myself, and just like the experiences were amazing and the people that I met through the way, they're still my friends. And I still like I still keep some friends of like from my trips. And The experiences were wonderful, and that was like a great reward. But now I'm like deciding to stay and to hold on and to be patient and to constrict myself to, okay, stay, don't rush, don't leave, don't escape, don't go, stay. And I do like relate this like as an analogy to trees, let's say, or plants. It's like I'm getting this beautiful tree, and I go and I plant it outside my house. Okay, in the entrance of my house. That tree has to adapt to the new weather, adapt to the new sun time, adapt to everything, to or the circumstances until that tree can grow the roots stronger and solid, and therefore grow new branches, new leaves, new everything. And what was my problem? It was that I would like plant that tree, let it adapt, and when it's like getting to adapt itself, I will like rip it out and take it to a new place. So I'll like bring it to a new, a new anything, a new territory, a new place, implant it again. And so that was like a endless circle of, mm, adapting and trying to grow and flip it. And then, so I was like, okay, like trees are not growing this way. They are supposed to stay. They're supposed to get stronger, adapt well, and grow stronger and everything. And I was like, okay, if I want to move my tree to another city, I should let this one grow and this one grow strong and beautiful and everything, and let it sprout. Once it sprouts, like a new, like a little daughter from the tree. Like, okay, now we can pluck it, let it root, and plant it in a new place, and let that one grow. I am the tree on this analogy. Like we are the tree, and it's like I'm. I don't want to say I'm fighting, but I'm being patient. I'm resisting, to the thought and the idea of escaping again and moving out and starting over in a new place because things just like, they are difficult. But I'm like, okay, I'm I'm gonna resist that thought and stay. Be patient, and go through the different weathers, the different situations, and adapt and grow stronger. So therefore, I can move with a different version of myself. A more evolved, excuse me, a more evolved version of myself, and make it, and accomplish that I've been looking for so long. That is that sense of stability, okayness, of not running away, not escaping, and like really confronting and, and growing and being more mature. Um, this is so. From this book, I've had it over. Oh yes, 1 year ago I found it. I found it in another apartment that I used to live. That it's funny because it's the apartment like right across the street, like the building right across my street. And I found this book on like the steps of this my ex building, and I found it so interesting. And since I started reading it, I was like, ooh, this information is so rich and valuable, and I wanted to share it with y'all. And it took me only 1 year to do it and to finally do it. Like recording myself, it was like, I don't know if it was cringy, but I didn't like see the sense of it, or how it would like be profitable or whatever. And now that I started doing it, like I find it so profitable from the for truly like your response to it, like all of you guys that are watching my videos, are subscribed, and they are leaving a comment and saying hello from different part of the world, and sharing your experience and sharing your thoughts, and sending love and these beautiful messages. I just it it's it's like a great shot of love and affection. And it's, yes, and it sends me the message of like keep going, because you're literally saying, dude, keep going, we love these videos. So here we are. um so the thing is that last year that I had this one, I wrote something on this day, particularly 1 year ago. And I wrote that I commit and I'm patient with the process. Come on, Aristoteles. What a reflection. And I said, enjoy and live, enjoy and live it. Pause. You guys, I'm busy. Anyways, I said, the process, enjoy and live it. Pause. Stay. Commit. Respect the space. Give thanks and take the next step. You don't have to go through everything in one day. It will be easy. I don't know what I tried, what I wrote right here. Like my handwriting was like, but it's, it'll be easy or the same, and choose a different mountain and forget about this one. But what would be the point? It will be easy or the same, and choose a different mountain and forget about this one. But what would be the point? I feel like back then I was talking about like kind of like this, like choosing a different place, choosing a different environment, and oh my god, I'm sorry, I have to silence that. God, you guys. So much. So, wait, where was I? Okay. Choose a different mountain and forget about this one. What will be the point? Right? And I see it like, oof. If you go, and you're like, what would be the point? So what was happening here? It was I was filming this project, and I think I mentioned it before, that I went to this mountain for 3 days in a row, and each day I was going like getting higher, and I feel like it was the second day that I was so scared, and I was getting like halfway the mountain. I was like, what should I do? Should I just like pick another mountain and climb that, because I wanted to reach the top, but it was getting so hard to reach this top. So I was like, oh, should I just like pick another mountain? There are so many mountains in this park. And I was like, no, Like I I've been here today. I came here yesterday. I tried to do this because I wanted to achieve this. I want to achieve this. I want to make it. And it's probably not going to be today, but maybe tomorrow I can come back or the day after. I can take a break, and come and see it from another perspective and be more confident about it because I already tried it. But if I go and pick another mountain, I'm going to have to adapt again. And get to know from the base to the top, like find my way, find my steps. And what if I find myself in the same situation where I'm like halfway and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pick another mountain. No, that's the mountain that you're at. And like, if you just like go and pick another mountain, you like, I was telling myself, you're just gonna like spend so much energy. You have to first find another mountain that you like because this one, you are loving it. Like the shape is perfect, like the view is amazing. It's far away from the people. And I was like, okay, stay stay and commit, stay and be patient, stay and take smaller steps. It doesn't have to you don't have to make it in the first time. Like you're experimenting this. You're not a professional hiker. You're learning how to hike, you're learning how to go. So stay, boy. So it's being committed to the process and being patient with it, and knowing that great things, they take their time. you know it's like, I don't know, mm, cooking a piece of meat. If you put it in a pan and you put it like one side to the other, it's gonna come out like quickly. In 10 minutes you're gonna have a steak. It's gonna be kind of chewy and hard, because you kind of overcooked it. Because you weren't paying that much attention. You were just rushed because you wanted to eat fast and you wanted meat. What if you put that piece of meat in a slow cooker, and you take the time and you pick the spices, and the little elements and a little wine. We put it with red onions and garlic, and we add some. Why not? Like, let's put potatoes on it, and and carrots. Oof, a delicious stew. And on the side, we're preparing um, a special rice that it's toasted, and that piece of meat is gonna take probably, I don't know, 8 hours in the slow cook. You put it overnight, and the next day you're going. Since you were patient with it and you gave it time, like the meat is gonna just like, it's gonna be pulled, and it's gonna be delicious and super tasty and hmm and soft and everything. So I'm sorry with the meat analogy for anyone who's vegan, vegetarian, um, but that's what came to my mind. Um, so it's like on the long term, on like trusting the process, being there, and nurturing, and not rushing the results, because we all know that once the result is done and the thing is completed, naturally we're gonna want something else, because that's in our nature. Because it's not that we achieve a dream and we just stay there for the rest of our life, like, oh no, I achieved my dreams, I can live in peace and just like stay here for the rest of my life. No, we are ambitious and we want more, and we want to achieve more, and we want to grow more, and we want to experience more and more and more and more and more and more. So if we know that once that thing is done, we're gonna want to do something else and want to achieve something else, why not give it a time? So each thing that we achieve and we accomplish comes like out of the slow cook with a beautiful smell, a thick sauce, tenderness, and just like a party of flavors. Don't rush it, don't burn it, don't overcook it, don't just let's be patient with it. Go slow, and stay in your mountain. Stay in your mountain and fight the urge to escape and to like take yourself out of it, because you kind of know what's gonna happen if you leave and you start over. You know, like you kind of know what's gonna happen. But if you stay and you go through the the portal of, okay, I stayed, I I'm I'm overcoming my patterns, you know, and I'm changing the narratives on how I used to behave and how I used to act versus the new version of myself, you know, and and I'm so ready to see how the top of this mountain looks, but I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna go step by step, day by day, on another day of radiance. My angels, my friends, my people, uh, my loves, my sunshines, my radiant actors of life. Um, Keep sharing love, keep sharing light. You can share this video if it resonates with you and you feel like it resonates with someone else. Um, Share me your thoughts. Share me your what you think about this. What do you commit to? What you're patient with? What is Capricorn teaching you this season? What are you learning from it? Anything that you want to share? I love, 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 love reading you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow again with another day of radiance.